Hello everyone, please turn your sound on, it will help throughout the video. My name is Alice, I study the skin bacteria on common frogs at the University of Exeter, and this is a short video to help you identify common frogs and some of the diseases which affect them in the UK. It's to help you answer question 15 in the survey, Understanding the Relationship Between People and Their Ponds. There are some images of diseased frogs during this video to help you answer question 15. However, if you do not wish to proceed, please close the video and you can return to the survey and use the text descriptions for this question instead. So here we have the common frog. Its Latin is Rana temporaria. It comes in loads of different colours, so this is males and females. On the left here we have quite a light coloured frog. The adult frogs vary in size, but the females are usually larger, and compared to things like common toads, they have relatively smooth skin. This is a darker colouring frog on the left, and on the right we have some frogs born which you may see in your ponds too. Here we have what looks like a relatively healthy frog visually. So we can tell this because it has all of its toes, also known as digits. It's showing its natural markings, so these darker markings on the back are usual, but there's no skin discoloration or swelling. And its skin doesn't appear to be broken or lumpy anywhere. Here we have a male's underside during the breeding season. Again, these colourings are natural. As you can see on the slide before, their colours range quite a bit, and in the breeding season the male's throats can actually be a light grey to even blue. And these dark lumps that I've highlighted here on the front of the male frog's toes are known as their nuptial pads. These are normal for the male frogs in breeding season, and they just help them to hold on to females. The next two slides I'm going to show you do show images of diseased frogs. Again, you can pause here and go back to the survey if you do not wish to see them. So here's our first disease we're doing a quick overview of. This is Ranid herpesvirus. It's a disease of the skin. The symptoms include light grey lumps or lesions. They can also appear sort of light purple, and these are either dotted around the skin or can be all over the skin. And this is why they're often described as looking like drops of wax on the frog's skin, because they can cover their whole back. Here we see another variation of this, with some of the lumps joined together. They look a bit more waxy here, and also a little more purpley than grey. If you do see frogs like this in your garden, you can take photos and report any sightings to Garden Wildlife Health, which is shown on the post-it note there. The next disease we're going to talk about is Runavirus. Now, unfortunately, this frog on the left is deceased. Symptoms of this do include red skin or open sores. So you can see that this frog, whilst some frogs can be naturally red, this is a very sort of aggressive red colouring, and there are some open sores there on the leg. Frogs who have Runavirus may also appear tired or have sluggish behaviour as they move around. And they can also have signs of internal bleeding, either by blood coming out the mouth or through their rectum, which is known as their cloaca. It may also have a loss of digits or toes, as seen here in this image. So if you've seen symptoms of Runavirus in your frogs, such as skin reddening, whilst this may be linked to bacterial infections instead, it's always best to take photos and upload these to Garden Wildlife Health. This means we can keep an idea of where Runavirus is popping up across the UK. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Now the best thing to do is to head back to the survey and use the text descriptions in question 15, and keeping a reminder of the photos here to answer whether you have ever seen frogs with symptoms of these diseases at your pond. Again, this is just a quick overview. This only shows two diseases, and they are both in the descriptions. For more information on wildlife disease across our native species, including amphibians, you can go to the General Garden Wildlife Health website. And to learn how to protect your amphibians in your ponds and upkeep biosecurity measures, you can visit the RUK website and look for Advice Note 4. If you have any queries about the survey or about the photos I've shown you, you can also email me on this address at the bottom of the screen. Thank you again.